Good morning.
Laughing at me. or what?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. We are 1 minute early, so I'll give it a minute and we'll go to board of minutes.
And that way I can get on.
Okay.
Also on the minutes from last week, was it, Commissioner McClure had asked me earlier, when Paul was referring to the employee that was gonna be out, was it for 3 weeks or 3 months?
3 months, I think.
I'm correct.
3 months. Three months,
Well, that's what he told me when he called me,
3 weeks,
3 months.
3 months. It's supposed to, yeah, 3 months.
Yeah.
I had it as 3 weeks.
Well, we can't say who it is.
No, because it's a employee,
Well, we didn't mention the employee.
not, well, when,
Oh,
yeah,
we're gonna
that's
talk
just,
about it later.
yeah, I'll tell you. And Paul won't be in this morning due to the fact he's sick. But he was running up to Georgetown, look at some Blackfoot stuff, and then he's going back home. All right, we'll go into the board of minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second it.
Any public comment on it? Being none, all in favor?
Uh, Is there anything that he had to record on solid waste when that comes on? Mr. Ding Dong? No.
We can, he said we could call him Blanche.
Okay,
I didn't know what you were, yeah, I heard you, I was just till we got to there. Okay, the first correspondence from Kirk Boxlinter. It's a hello from Phillipsburg Mail. You may have no, you want me to read it, or you guys want to read it?
well, I've read it already, but you can.
Mine's blocked up. I got to have Billy get my email.
Oh.
It keeps showing us, I had 9 messages on my email.
But you can read them.
It didn't come out. It just kept inbox. So I'll have to, when we're done today, I'll read it then.
Did you read it?
Did you sign it?
Hmm?
Did you sign it?
Oh, no, I didn't sign it. I keep forgetting to do that.
All right, the next one's from the Granite County DUI Task Force from Montana Department of Transportation. And it's a, have you guys read it on your emails?
What's that?
Have you read this one on your emails? The
I
DOT?
read my email, but I can't remember.
That one came through regular mail, and I sent a copy of it to the sheriff and to Colleen.
Next one from Philip 66. This is a Commissioner McClure, it's for you.
It's what?
For you?
Why?
I don't know, it's your name. It's sent to you. And that's it for correspondence.
So this basically is just saying they have pipeline running through Grand
Correct.
County.
And tell them how to call and we
And-
get them
Yeah,
4 or 5 times.
and
a
I don't
year.
know why my name's on it. But maybe they only think there's one commissioner.
We call them, that's the ones we deal with and call
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, and this is just a formal, okay.
We get them half a dozen times a year. Alrighty, so we're in the I'm 2 minutes early, so wait, and we'll go into public comment. Did you get in?
I'm there.
I was reading it. What do we-
No, you're all right. I just asked her if she got in. She was trying to get in the computer. Gonna get warm today.
This week.
I didn't sign it either.
All right, we'll open up to public comment. Any public comment? Billy, you'll let me know if some, okay.
Yeah. I'll just
My,
raise my
my
hand.
thing went to hell.
Oh, it did?
That's what's, last week it was doing something, then it completely went out. And I said, we're done with that. It's more of a hassle and it's doing any
Well, I think
good.
that was some of the problem. With the hearing.
Did we want to make a comment on the phone conversation with the gentleman that, well, Sarah had a conversation about what's going on with our system and she talked with you about it, right?
Yeah, so Sarah, I talked to somebody from Acoustics, something or other out of Missoula. And, you know, they had asked if we had the disc mics, which are what we are using, which is what we were supposed to be using. And I told them, you know, that when your Chromebook had stopped working and you plugged it into the Dell, that it seemed like the mic was picking up much better. And they had said that, yeah, the Chromebook's not built to be able to do any of this, which is why we were probably having issues.
Oh, it's probably a good thing it broke.
So supposedly these right here, this mic is supposed to pick up. And so we've had what, like 3, I guess we'll find out today how it works for hearing.
Cause it was shutting us complete, but there was other stuff going wrong too, cause they said that the tower got hit by lightning.
Oh, yeah,
So,
last week.
Yeah, so I mean, there was other stuff too, but yeah, this is way better. And then if somebody, just a second, wait. That if somebody comes and then you'll tell me. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Elena. Sorry, I was still talking.
For the record, Elena Gagliano. I assume that the monitor still isn't working.
So we're waiting to get all of, Blackfoot has to rewire this and then we'll figure out how all of the plugins will work. And then we'll figure out how and which computer we will have plugged into that. Cause I can only plug in one computer to that. So whether they want the Zoom plugged into that or the computer that I'm working on minutes, because they're not the same computer.
Because your computer is the only one that's showing the Zoom. So you're basically the host rather than the co-host, right?
Yeah, and I have 2 different computers that I'm using. One is for minutes and one is for Zoom. So I wouldn't be able to have them both plugged into that. And we'll need to figure out, I think we'll have to get some extensions so the computers will actually reach into here.
Could you set up Wi-Fi?
Well, they're both on Wi-Fi.
Well, then you should be able to do it without any connections. Bluetooth or whatever you call it. Because that would be good, so we can see who's on Zoom.
And we have discussed that, Elena, and because she doesn't even have her regular stuff in there because Blackfoot has to come in. They came in, but they didn't get anything done over in that area. And so I'm not sure why they didn't. And so Sarah's gonna call and see what's going on. But yeah, I asked about that. We definitely are gonna get that hooked up so that the audience here can see when we have a Zoom, PowerPoint, that they can see it too.
Have you contacted anybody on Zoom? Who handles Zoom to help you?
I have gone through the tutorials on Zoom, but I haven't contacted anybody directly with Zoom.
because I don't know if you know, but district court upstairs is on Zoom, works fine. And another thing I just want to bring up is that Judge Ray Dayton has gone back to remote hearings as of yesterday.
His choice.
So he won't come into this courthouse. Just a
Nothing we can
point.
do about that. There ain't nothing we can do about that. That's his choice.
And that's about it, but I know that the Zoom people would be more than happy to help you on how to conduct a meeting.
I think
Yes,
we're
that's
okay.
fine.
We're just getting our sound figured out. We've got professional help on that. And that was corrected this week by Billy. So hopefully when you go back to listen to the recording, that everything will be more clear and you'll be able to pick up people. For example, you should maybe come where those chairs are so that you can be picked up. This is something that we were told just Monday, just yesterday. So they are working
So the
on it.
microphones, you don't have them anymore, those external microphones, because I don't see them.
The microphones were for the audience here. And the sound system there kept cutting out and
Well,
whistling.
then it'd
and-
make all that noise too.
buzz.
You just. Yeah.
Because sometimes I can't hear. I can hear you, but I can't hear the other commissioners.
And that's something that, yeah, we're addressing right now is the Zoom. So yeah, I understand because I have a hard time hearing him right here.
Thank you.
There's a comment from Gail on.
Go ahead, Gail.
Good morning, commissioners. Gail Leeper, thank you. I can hear everybody very, very well. I just wanted to let you know that I can hear Elena plain as day, wherever she's sitting. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate that. There, good job, Billy. Thanks for the computer breaking down. Any other public comment? Still got 4 minutes. Elena, see where you sit back behind me, I don't see you, so you need to get over
You
there.
always look my way though, when you say.
I don't
public
always look, I'm
comment.
not gonna argue with you. Go over there and then I
There's
can
no
actually
reason to
see
be
you.
rude.
Oh, Jesus. Go ahead.
I made a comment to you, for the record. And Claudette was in the hall. And what did you say? It wasn't even a mean comment. You said, how rude. Just for,
Well, you know what?
You got
I'm not
the
gonna
problem.
argue with you
Excuse me,
today.
not I.
I'm not arguing with you
Now,
today. Well,
to
you're
go-
done. You
To
are
go
done.
back to,
See, you're ignoring me now.
I'm going back to my comment.
Hurry up.
See,
Yep, see?
anyway.
It's gonna end.
As far as being heard on Zoom, I can hear you. But did you ever hear the recording? Your recording, it's very hard to hear. Okay, just point.
And I brought that up to Elena,
Thank
that
you.
I've had a hard time hearing on the
Thank you.
recording. But it sounds like what we were doing something wrong, we were plugging it into a Chromebook instead of a Dell that didn't have the power. So it sounds like from what Gail said, she can hear everyone very clearly. So that Hopefully
Recording
correct
might be good this time.
yeah, this week might be wonderful. I'll go listen to it when I get home. I'll take my mask.
Can you move over there then so I can see you so I'm not ignoring you?
No, I'll sit over here.
No, I'm
Thank
asking
you.
you to move over there.
And I said, I'll sit here. Thank you.
And that's fine. All right, we're moving on to road and bridge. Superintendent Paul won't be here today. He told me this morning they're blading. It's going pretty good. It finally dried out. And then they fixing some big potholes down in Lower Rock Creek, and then they got a couple other spots they're gonna hit with some of them potholes, so. I had a person call about, there were some few potholes around up there at Georgetown. They was asking if they can get fixed, so I passed that on. Billy met me, we looked at this might not be time. Yeah, never mind.
Billy, we met me.
No, never mind. It's on the agenda.
Oh, okay.
I didn't, yeah. Other than that, they're just blading and trying to get stuff done.
Or should I sit?
You can sit there.
So Blaine, I'm gonna ask you if you would maybe sit there, because when you and
Okay.
Scott kind of talk, I can't hear you, and then when you're talking,
All right, yeah.
is that okay with you?
Yeah,
That's fine, if, yeah.
Okay, I
So
mean,
you can hear me
this
direct?
is something when you two are talking, I can't, where I can, and
Can read my lips right
Yeah.
here.
I'm just thinking it might be, we'll
Yeah.
fix you an area right there.
I don't have nothing on solid waste. I didn't ask him about that. I know they were really full. I don't know if they're not getting calls to get out there quick enough or what, but the dump, I went up to take some stuff, and I mean, it's a mess. And it just, there's a lot of garbage going, a lot. So I just thought I'd pass that on. Paul's not here, he's sick,
Okay.
so. If you got anything, just, we can call him if you need something. He's working on Blackwood stuff.
Only thing I was gonna ask about, if the letters got sent out to the people in the gravel, they know, all right.
Yep, just
So,
need to take care of it.
all right. So,
So just for your information, Jackie asked me to wear this because tomorrow will be my 14 days.
okay,
Or maybe today's my 14
Oh.
days.
I
But
thought they reduced that down.
they did reduce it, it's 5 days. Then you're out of quarantine, but they do want you to, if you're gonna be out, to wear a mask.
my thinking all along is people wanna wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't wanna wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Should be-
Well, I
should be
just-
personal choice, so I will never question anyone wearing a
Well,
mask.
that's the whole deal was just come down to, we didn't want to be told to. If people feel they need. they
Well, she
should.
did recommend that I do.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it's something they recommend, and so I
That's what
being,
we're saying, if they recommend, it's
I'm-
fine.
I'm more for recommendations and.
yeah, no, she didn't say I
mandates.
had to, she recommended I do.
Yeah, sounds good.
If you're listening, Jack. I'm following your orders that you recommend.
Any other stuff on road and bridge? You got anything, Chuck?
So one thing, I do have one thing, and I don't know if you can confirm this, is when Paul called me, I guess this is pertaining to road, is he said that Johnny was gonna work another year.
A year?
That's what he said, he's gonna work another year.
Do we cancel the?
Well, I think that's gonna have to be a closed thing because we're talking about a personal.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, but
Did he tell you that?
he said he thought he was.
Well, he pretty much confirmed it with me, so I don't know if it has to be, why would it have to be closed?
I think you could, I think you could say if he's, what he's gonna work, I think
Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be
not
okay.
sure, so I'm not
But,
saying.
you're getting a temp though, right? For, to cover,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we have,
Yeah.
there's a,
For
that's,
the
that's the other part that's gonna be
closed,
closed.
okay.
Yeah,
Or we can close it right now and talk about the other, because it's in road and bridge and we still have a few minutes. Then I can explain to you what I got told.
Okay,
Let's do that. We'll close for now. We're closing.